Now that we're inside the car, let me show you a few of the things you're going to find inside and the great value. First of all, the steering wheel, leather wrapped with white stitching. Buttons should look very familiar to you because this is a similar steering wheel that you'll find in a Corolla or a RAV4 with a few more buttons. On the left-hand side here, you have your audio volume buttons, you've got your Bluetooth buttons, you have your audio mode button, as well as a voice command button. This car comes with standard voice commands. You can operate your audio system, your phone, as well as navigation if the car is equipped with voice commands. On the right side of the steering wheel here, you have your multi-information display buttons, which control a 4.2-inch color multi-information display in between the tachometer and the speedometer. Very similar to the one you find in a Camry. You'll show information like average fuel economy, range to empty, how economically you're driving, any vehicle messages, and display settings. And you also control your trip odometer from this button here. Now moving on, let me show you some stuff on the head unit and in the middle. All 2016 Scions will feature this new Scion display audio, with the exception of the IA. First of all, it is a 7-inch touchscreen system. IM has a standard backup camera. And it should look a little familiar to you because it's very similar to Toyota display audio or the Toyota Entune audio head unit. The audio system looks very similar. The audio screen looks very similar. Your menu screens look very similar. The only difference is going to be the outside buttons here. The outside buttons, you have your audio on and off as well as volume, your settings, voice command, phone, media is your audio sources, and this toggle switch here toggles back and forth between tracks and radio stations. As far as the audio sources on this head unit, you've got AM, FM radio with high definition radio, integrated AHA radio, USB port, Bluetooth streaming audio, and an auxiliary port. One audio source you do not find on here is a CD player. No 2016 Scions feature a CD player. Let me show you a little bit about the AHA radio integration. AHA is an app that you must download to your smartphone in order to integrate it with the head unit. It is free to download and no registration is needed or no registration is required. For an iPhone, in order to integrate it on the Scion display audio, you must plug it in. Once you download the AHA app, you now have about 100,000 different audio sources available to you, ranging from music, podcasts, audiobooks, almost anything. Find a subject, chances are there'll be something similar to listen to on AHA radio. I put my presets on my app already, so I simply just have to go into AHA radio, and what I can find here are my various presets. Just like that. In addition to music and talk and various other audio selections, AHA will also find local restaurants, coffee, hotels, weather, parks, and fuel. And it'll even read the weather to you.
The current temperature is 79 degrees with a 35% chance of rain with breaks of sunlight and showers early with a high of 82 and a low of...
If the car has navigation, those local points of interest will integrate with the navigation. One other thing AHA will do for you is if you choose to do so, you can integrate your social media pages into AHA. And particularly in the car, Facebook, it can read your wall to you.
Best pizza in NJ.
So you don't have to touch your phone to know what's on your wall on Facebook. Everything else in this audio unit is pretty standard. You have your voice command system similar to the one you find on the Toyota side. Voice commands will operate aspects of the phone, operate aspects of the audio system, and will also operate navigation if the car is equipped. You can upgrade to navigation with this vehicle, the bespoke upgrade, for a $900 MSRP. It can be dealer installed. And then you can use your voice commands to operate it just like you do on the Toyota side. Down here you have dual zone climate control, something you typically don't find in a vehicle in this class. Below that, you've got your USB port, as I mentioned before, and now your continuously variable transmission down here, or 6-speed manual. You can do a couple of things with this continuously variable transmission. First of all, you can choose to move the gear shift over and manually simulate up to 7 upshifts and 7 downshifts. You can also put this transmission in sport mode. When you hit this button here, it'll put it in sport mode, and what the car will do now is keep the transmission in a lower gear ratio to make the engine feel more responsive, and also simulate those 7 steps of upshifts and 7 downshifts. But for maximum fuel economy, just keep it in drive, and you should be able to achieve the EPA posted fuel economy. Overall, excellent interior, great layout, and a lot of vehicle for the money. If you have any questions on either of the Scions, please reach out to us. Thanks.